Top of the Morning Coffee needs to sponsor us.
No, Top of the Morning Coffee, I'm going to say it,
Genuinely.
right? That shit got me through, I would say, my first semester.
Yeah.
I was living off of it. Also, side note, mixing their hot chocolate with their either iced coffee or their midnight brew, like burning the midnight oil.
This sounds like an
that-
ad read. We're not sponsored. We would love to be. Sean McLaughlin.
I would love to be.
We love you. Did I say your name right? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sean.
Top of the Morning Coffee. Listen, it is really good. Highly recommend, especially if you're a college student. I'm telling you, you don't get the shakes, you don't get the jitters, but it's
there's
good.
no crash. It's just top of the morning tea latte.
It's just good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a cute little sunshine man.
I was a Jacksepticeye kid. He got me through
I was
a lot.
Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and like 8-Bit Ryan.
That
was like my
Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and Aphmau.
See, I really didn't get to Aphmau until, honestly,
I was OG. I was Minecraft Diaries.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was My Street.
Yeah, you came in like Love of Paradise, I think. Like My Street Season 2. You came in like...
No, because I remember...
Do you remember Season 1?
Like, ending of My Street.
Season 1?
Season 1, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We became friends around Love of Paradise, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Which would make sense.
Yeah. That's when I kind of started.
Yeah.
Watching more. But
Yeah.
today we're going to be talking about...
We're not talking about that today.
Baldur's Gate 3 Crushes Part 2.
You
Because
best
we have
believe
more.
anytime we have a chance to talk about
more
Baldur's Gate 3 or The Sims 4, we will take
This is
it.
more... Yeah.
Mhm.
Or honestly, Stardew Valley Crushes. Stardew Valley Crushes, now listen.
Listen, I've watched a lot of Stardew Valley content, but I have never played Stardew Valley all the way through. I've only ever played the first, I've only played 2 hours.
How about this? I'm going to send you a list of a bunch of different men from mods and from not.
Okay.
And just go based off
I think
looks.
I need to mod it. I think I need to mod Stardew. Because here's the thing.
Modded is so much better. You
I've
get more
tried
options.
to play
It's more
that first part too many times that I'm like burnt out of it. It's like Baldur's Gate 3. You have to mod it for the first part to be fun if you've already played the first part.
Mod it. Yeah. But welcome to She Knows It with Alex
And Izzie.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We've done this a lot today.
Yeah,
If you haven't.
yeah. We're pre-recording because we know the next couple months are going to be very hectic. So, we're just, bulk recording. So, if we are in the same outfits a lot of episodes in a row, don't worry about it.
We promise we'll be cute, but, we're going to be wearing the same thing. We have more clothes. We promise.
I'm just Kenneth today. I didn't feel like getting cute.
Pink.
Period. As you should be. We love that.
But no, today we're doing more Baldur's Gate 3 Crushes Part 2 because the first part, we didn't cover a lot of them because we didn't know of him.
We didn't know of him.
And if you don't know who we're talking about Oathbreaker Daddy. Now,
we are.
Listen, if you have it's too early in the episode for me to say this, but a mask thing.
If you have a thing for masks.
He is everything you need. If you have a thing for a man in armor, a man in uniform.
Brittany Broski, I'm looking at you. Yo, you would love him.
He is what you need. And then he has that little anti-hero evil vibe.
Yeah.
And the icing on top. Accent. He has an accent.
He has a Scottish accent, I think. I think it's Scottish. Yeah.
And the lines that he says are very eloquent. They're very elevated. They are regal sounding. And he is a supporter of whatever you choose. He's just there for you.
Now, if you don't know who Oathbreaker Knight is, he is who comes to you if you break your oath as a paladin in Baldur's Gate 3, which we had never played paladins before in Baldur's Gate 3 until our current run.
Paladins? Very underrated in my opinion.
They are so underrated.
Very underrated.
But to be fair, we are not playing them the way that most people play them. Most people play them without breaking their oath.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
Which I will say, if you are gonna break oath, Vengeance Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go.
Yeah.
I have played. It's the really good at two shoes one.
Paladins. Paladins are goody two shoes.
No, it's the like life one. Like the one where you
Life
get the healing spell. I'll look it up real quick. Continue talking though.
Yeah. So basically, we're doing Paladins in our current run. We've done a lot of runs. We've done a lot of runs of this game, and yet we haven't finished it together because you know what? We get bored, but we also glitch out our game with mods. So our current playthrough right now, though, Devotion. Okay.
What it was? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the
Devotion
really
Paladin.
good two shoes
I
one.
get you. Yeah. Yeah, I get you. I was thinking of a completely different class, not a subclass. That's why I was like,
yeah.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Devotion Paladins are the ones that like are like hardcore.
Yeah.
What did we pick?
We picked Vengeance Paladins.
We did Vengeance Paladins.
Which
and we did the Unicorn
oath,
God.
Yeah, their oath is to eradicate all evil by any means.
Which kind of fits with Oathbreakers very early on. Like being like, oh no, we're high and mighty. Like we're just trying to, you know, like make good in the world. And then we break our oath because we killed innocent so early on. Like it was really early on.
No, literally we were like, we just crashed.
We like forgot we had an oath.
We were on the ground. We just grabbed a Starioni, whipped him out. We were running down.
It's when we were getting Lizelle, right?
Yeah, it was when we were getting Lizelle. So it's two tieflings.
You
play Baldur's Gate,
so
you know,
quick.
this is not a spoiler, but if you kill them
so early on
without giving them a chance to speak to you, you break your oath because you just killed an innocent that were doing it wrong.
Yeah, which makes sense. Yeah, I get it. And the funniest part is I had gone to get Gale while you went to go get Lizelle because we've done this so many times. Like we broke
the oath. I will
you
say
go.
it. I was the bad one.
My perspective. I go up. So we're cute little fawns in this playthrough, by the way. We are basically we're tieflings, but with antlers instead of horns, and we made ourselves like cute and like fawn themed.
We might include like just a little picture. So you can
yes.
see.
Okay, I'll put screenshots.
Yeah.
I put a picture on screen. I had to write down to make sure I didn't forget. So we're little fawns. Yeah. So like I'm like a gazelle. I'm like gallivanting over to get Gale. I'm like tee hee hee, pulls him through the portal, and then suddenly I hear while speed clicking through this dialogue, I hear Alex, and she's like, "So I might have broken our oath already." I was like took me a second. I was like, how did you break our oath already? What did you do? And she was like, so I might have killed the tiefling people. And I was like, okay, well, guess we're oathbreakers now. Let's figure out what this looks like. Which, honestly, the best mistake you've ever made.
Of our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly.
Because...
No regrets. Zero.
No regrets. Because he comes to you right after, right? That's also the thing. He's timely with it. He doesn't make you wait. He's there for you the minute you break oath, so you don't feel alone.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the little dialogue after you break oath is like, I feel like I lost something. No, you gained a man. You gained a guardian.
A man.
Like,
yeah.
Exactly. Like, you have Dream Guardian. Yeah. Okay, they're great. They're fine. Like, they're there, right?
Yeah.
But you gain a man.
Yeah.
One that you can touch. Is there for you. Talk to. Regularly. Just to even hear him say, Oathbreaker. And that's it. That's all he says to you after the whole dialogue. That's all he says, but that's enough.
Yeah. Honestly, sometimes I just click on him to hear his voice. Yep. I have nothing to say to him. I just want to hear his voice. And when we first came across this man in our camp, because you saw him first. You saw him like when you broke the oath. And then you told me you broke the oath. And then we were like, oh, let's go back to camp to see what happens. So we went back to camp after I think we did like a couple other things. Then we went back to camp right away. And we walk over to a little old him. And I think both of our jaws hit the floor.
Sexy armor. Really sexy armor.
Both of our jaws hit the floor.
Oh.
I love a man in uniform. Truly.
Oh, me too. And he has that little evil, like, fire in the eyes, spirit poking through the armor vibe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I didn't know he
And he's toxic
existed.
supportive.
He is so supportive. And
Yeah.
he'll support you no matter what. Like, you can be the most evil person ever, and he's like, tee hee hee, you're an oathbreaker like me. You're free, though.
He says, when he's giving you the power, Oathbreaker, he was like, do good or ill. You're telling me I can be good or evil, and you're gonna be there for me?
Period. Because at first I was worried that it would like stick us in like we have to do an evil run now, which I was like, okay, fine, we'll have fun with it. No, but no,
he is okay with you doing good because you're saying you're free of the oath.
Yeah, he's like, as long as you're free, that's what matters to him, is that you're free and you're not.
He wants your freedom. He wants you to be free. He wants you to have the independent choice of not being tied up. Who doesn't want a man like that?
A feminist. A feminist.
Literally. And if you go back to him and tell him, I want to reclaim my oath, he was like, it's a long journey, but I will support you. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I'm going to abandon you, you're still going to help me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Period.
Let's not tell him there.
I love him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And just the way he talks too, it's just wow.
Yeah. It truly is, I didn't think I could experience something for the first time in this game after how many times I've played this first portion of the game. I expected the rest of the game to be new for me, but I expected so much to be the same.
We experienced a lot of new stuff in Act 1.
That's what I'm saying.
That
it's like,
run. Yeah.
Like we're really like, we're going down different paths. We're doing different side missions we did not do the first time or the second time or the third time.
And we're also not worrying about being too evil or being too good.
Yeah. We're just kind of like...
And we're just kind of doing whatever we wanted, whatever we feel like.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because we know which companions we're keeping.
Mm-hmm.
We're keeping Gaily Whaley and Astarioni.
Yeah.
Because sadly, Will's romance is broken.
Yeah.
I know. Because I was trying to romance him, but...
Which sucks because, like, he has such a cute little dancing scene. And I know, like, that was the whole reason why we were like, wait.
Are so much more romantic with him. Mm-hmm. Like, there's, like, you can tell he loves your character. Like, loves them.
Mm-hmm.
But his is the one that's broken.
Yeah. Which,
so, with that being said,
scared because Vortex just updated automatically.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I tried to prevent it. I tried to prevent mine. I don't know if it worked, though. Basically, like, when it did the pop of, like, hey, can this change things? It's trying to update. Yeah. I hit no. Hopefully, it made it not update, but it also might auto-update when I open it. So...
Does auto-update? We can just, like, quickly run it today.
We might have to figure out if it messed with our mods or not, because anyone who plays modded Baldur's Gate, especially multiplayer, knows that it is a finicky motherfucker. It is so hard to make.
Side note, a little, not a gamer smart one, you know what I mean, but if you play with mods, specifically more party limit, don't update that hoe. Leave that hoe where she is. Leave it where it is.
So many mods just don't update them. Just keep them the exact same version they are, unless they're cosmetic.
Yeah, unless it's cosmetic, you might want to update it, because I mean, that doesn't really break it too much. But I will say, any like UI, game mode, game-changing mods, don't update right away.
Yeah.
You know, if the game updates, try and run it before you update the mods, because sometimes the mods break more things than they fix.
Yep. Especially if you have many mods.
We have we're about to like 41.
Yeah, we don't even have that many.
It's like 41. That's
nothing compared to our Sims folders. I have like 3,000 mods in The Sims. 3,000 mods in CC.
I have 65 gigabytes.
Period. As you should.
I don't even know how many files that is, to be honest. I don't look.
I looked once, and I'm scared to look again because I've downloaded more since then. So I don't know. We'll never know. Yeah. I know that I have 3,000 hours on The Sims.
Oh, same. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, back to Baldur's Gate. Oathbreaker, I will say our first initial reaction with him too was just our jaws were open.
Yeah.
we were shocked. Normally also, if you've played Baldur's Gate and restarted multiple times, have multiple different saves, you tend to spam really quickly through dialogue. We didn't click the spacebar once.
We never skipped his dialogue.
We let him fully explain it. Fully. And we went through every option that everything he wanted to tell us. We sat there and we listened. We did. And it's a good 10 minutes of us just being engulfed in how hot they made him. And barely anybody sees it because I looked at little polls. Paladin is the least played class.
Because it's a stick in the mud for D&D. But
yeah.
In Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate's different. Baldur's Gate's different.
Built different.
I will say, if you haven't done it, give it a whirl. Give it a try.
Yeah.
Give it I will say, though, if you're trying to romance a goody two-shoes in the camp...
Yeah. It's a little difficult.
It's a little bit hard because
Gale,
a lot
I've
of the
still been able to romance, but you make most of the decisions because Astarian's okay with them.
Yeah,
so, like,
Astarian's just Astarian's like, you know what? If you want to kill him, great. If you want to save him, great. If you want to torture him, awesome.
I am here for it. Let me have a turn.
Yeah, exactly. He is down for it all. Now, I will say, he does not like a lot of the Oathbreaker stuff. He loves paladin decisions. Like if you're a devotion or ancient paladin, he loves those decisions because they're supporting what he supports. Now I will say Shadowheart is a little bit more neutral. As long as she's worshipping Shar. She's very much just like whatever. Like I'll like whatever. Karlach, like Gale just wants a mommy, to be honest.
Gale's really easy to please, and I love him for it.
He just wants little snacks.
He just wants little snacks, and he wants you to say, "Don't explode. I want you to be in my life still." And then he goes, "Okay."
Yeah, Gale is honestly one of the easiest to remember.
He really is, and I love that. I used to think that it was so like I was like, "Oh, he's too needy," and then I actually gave him a chance, and I was like, "Oh,
he's just really insecure."
He just needs love.
He's really lost without his goddess that he mentions.
I will become the new goddess.
More times than I would be comfortable with, but that's me.
Yeah. Honestly, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I'm very bisexual. I'm just like, you know what? Throw her in there too. You know? Nothing wrong with that.
No, okay.
Who am I to stop you? Truly.
The next one.
Really quickly, I searched if it was a Scottish accent for the Oathbreaker night, and it is a Scottish accent, but apparently there's been a lot of discourse on the Reddit page for Baldur's Gate on the accent sounding fake and like the Scottish accent not being good. But this one poster put that all to rest because he is Scottish, and he was like, I'm going to tell you how it is. So
yeah, no, that's like when I was in Scotland, that's like what I heard.
Yeah, like because okay, so here's their post. I've seen several discussions online where everyone seems to argue with the Oathbreaker Knight's Scottish accent sounding fake. I am of Scottish descent, and to me, it sounds like a genuine lowbrow Scottish accent. Non-Scottish people don't understand how wide and varied Scottish accents are, and that there isn't just one true Scottish accent. Someone from Glasgow would sound fundamentally different than someone from Edinburgh, Edinburgh. Just like you wouldn't expect someone from Liverpool to sound like a Londoner. In the UK, there are very strong and localized accents to the point where you can often tell where someone grew up by the accent alone. The Scottish accent of the Oathbreaker Knight sounds genuine to me. However, I cannot tell if the VA is Scottish or just had very good vocal training. The only way to find out is for someone to verify who the VA is. So they put it to rest. They said, listen, y'all, I'm a Scottish individual. It sounds Scottish. So I thought it was a very good Scottish accent. In my
Yeah, no, because I mean, when I was there, that's like what I heard. Now, where I mainly was the Highlands or Edinburgh. So that might be there. But that, like, to me, I was like, oh, that's not someone's faking it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, Oathbreaker, I love him. I wish he was romanceable. Or at least a one night.
Honestly.
Like a word.
Yeah. Like a word.
Like a word. Yeah. No, also he's just fun to have in a camp. Like, he's eye candy. Like, every time you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
back in camp. Wow.
Yeah.
Let's go waddle over and see what he's
That's
doing.
Withers? Oh.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Anyways. So who's your next crush? I think
Okay,
I
the
know who it
next
is.
one. Yeah, the next one is the Tiefling blacksmith.
Damon. I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Something about it. Something about him. Something about him.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
He's helpful. He's nice.
Mm-hmm.
He's really genuine in his concern.
Yeah.
Plus, he supplies me with weapons, so you know.
That's fair.
Now, I will have to say he does get a little annoying. In Act 2, when every time you go talk to him to be like, hey, I want to sell you something, he's like, did you find anything in the Grim Forge for me? I didn't go there. You think I was going to go destroy the Grim Forge, dude? And spend all that time doing that? It's not that hard. Once you figure out how to do it, it's not hard. But all that time just to get you something? No. No, we're here for Karlach. And then to sell.
Exactly.
But
Exactly. And what else? Truly, what does he expect? It's like, we don't owe you anything.
because, I mean, we saved him.
Yeah. We saved your ass.
So, technically, he should be thanking us.
And, like,
Which,
I
I mean, he
know he, like, thanks us and then he, like, helps Karlach.
Yeah.
But, like, it would have been nice to, like, get something else out of him. Just saying.
Yeah.
Nice to get
Which we do have an
something else.
update on our opinion on Rugen.
Oh, we do.
Kill that bitch.
Kill that bitch. He's a whiny, pussy-ass bitch.
Now, the front, I could understand it. It got me for a bit, but kill him.
Yeah.
Take his shit and kill him.
We finally learned what happens when you take their stuff.
Yeah.
And
I do feel bad for the little archer boy. Ollie, I think that's his name.
I feel bad for Ollie.
I feel bad for Ollie. I like Ollie because here's the thing. Ollie, when you start attacking the gnolls to save them, Ollie's the one like, they're helping. Let's go help them. And Rugen's like,
Keep
no,
your head down. Those who don't value their own skin.
I'm like,
shut up, dude.
Right, and then
you.
He is trying to blame Ollie in his last days for losing the cargo. I was like, no.
We killed that motherfucker.
You're dead.
We killed him.
Dead.
Yeah.
As we should. So yeah, Rugen is no more.
And it was so, it gave me the ick.
Yeah.
Little itty bitty spoiler. It's not really that big of a spoiler. But if you end up taking his cargo, this is where the spoiler begins. You go back to like the camp with all the people that he tells you the code to get into.
Little serpent, long shadow.
Little serpent, grower, not a shower. They literally every time I hear that's what I think of. And if you go back, Ollie's dead and he's being tortured.
Yeah, and he's trying to blame Ollie.
Yeah. Who's dead?
For losing the cargo. I'm like, you're the one who was like, yeah, take it.
He's like, you know what? Fine. You intimidated me. Take it. And then the girl who's like torturing them is like, you're being annoying. So
they're gonna die.
Either I'm gonna kill you or the person who you let live and take the stuff is gonna kill you to teach you a lesson.
And then we struck up a deal and we're just like, hey, we're better than Rugen. Let us take your shit to Baldur's Gate because we're probably the only ones that can make it. And then give us the coin. Give us the hint. If we have a sneaking suspicion, we're going to have to fight our way through that too. Because I feel like they're not going to want to pay us.
Yeah,
which is fine
that's
because
fine.
low key
We're really
with
good
our
at this game.
paladins,
We're really good at this game.
one hit, we can knock out at least
Yeah.
95 95 points off their health.
Now, do we have modded
But,
weapons
yeah.
and armor? Yes, but
Yes. But
we're still really good at the game.
The spells we're using are base game.
They're base game. They're just we just get more of them.
Yeah,
That's it.
Because it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's more fun that way. Also, we're playing tactician to kind of, because we did realize it was a little too easy.
A little too easy, yeah.
And balanced.
And tactician,
So,
actually,
we do that to
I'm
compensate.
thinking once we finish this tactician, we should try honors, or if we want to kind of like warm up to it, we can do a custom to make it almost honor, but not honor,
but not like full on honors. That would be more. I would be more
kind
down
of like
for that.
work our way up, and then finish that run through, and then be like, you know what? Okay, we can do honor.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'd be down. I'm 100% down.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you kill him, gave me the
He's
ick.
whiny.
He's like,
now the voice actor, amazing.
No, they did a great job. They did such a good job
on
making
being
him
whiny little brat.
Yeah, he did a phenomenal
Amazing
job sounding like a fucking pussy ass bitch begging for their life, which is what it was. And it really gave me the ick. I was like, at least go out with pride. Like, you're gonna die. Like, I think I'm gonna let you live.
At least be man enough. I hate saying that, but like, be man enough because you want to be so macho.
Be woman enough too. Like, be
grown enough.
Be grown
to
enough.
own up to your shit. Being like, I was the one who let them go. I was the one who let them take it.
I'm the one that deserves the repercussions for my actions, not Ollie.
Also, side note, Rugen let all of his men die because he ran away with the cargo.
Ran away, and he said, "Ooh, guess they're dead."
Right? And so I'm just sitting here, and I was like, "You're gonna let Ollie be killed?"
He's weak as fuck.
Not even that bad.
They're not even that bad.
Not even that bad. Now, granted, they were like paperweights. Their health's at what? I think like 8 and 10.
I don't remember.
I think. And the gnolls, they range from like.
But like, why are you a part of this fucking mission if you're fucking that weak? You know.
Oh, I mean, to be honest, the first ever time I played Baldur's Gate, I let them die.
I didn't know they existed. I didn't go that way.
See, I just happened upon them. I wandered too far. And I just let them die, honestly, because I wasn't trying to get killed myself. Yeah. This is before I was modded, right? And this is before I really knew how to play the characters well. And so none of us were spec'd correctly. Like, none of us could do anything. And so fighting what's her name, it's the female gnoll, the leader. Fighting her was a nightmare. So I just let them die because I was like, I'm not trying to save you. I don't have the energy to save you, actually. And they died, and I took their cargo, and I didn't go to the little hutch thing. I just sold it. So I got money. So helped with my economic standing. But
it's good for the economy in the grand scheme of things, isn't it? Baldur's Gate economy.
I will say this. You haven't met him yet, but you'll see it. One of the men who is hunting Shadowheart, that's a Shar worshiper. Oh, he's fine. He's a little emo boy.
Okay.
Fine. I don't support Shar.
Yeah, no, we are not Shar sympathizers.
Facially, you get it.
Okay. I look forward to it.
Yeah.
My new crush. I know, listen, the first time I was like, oh, she's a taken woman. I can't. But like, listen. A crush is a crush. Isabel.
Yeah.
Listen, it's just a crush. I don't want to steal her, okay? I just appreciate her, and I find her very attractive. personality, and also it's so bright behind me. I'm so sorry. Like, it's like Jesus touched my window right now. I know she's a taken woman. I'm not trying to steal her from her lady, okay? Her missus. All I'm saying is I appreciate her. And
which Night Song,
she's very pretty.
The little girl from Night Song would be.
No, I get it. Like, I'm not gonna try. Listen, I would never. Also, they have such a true, beautiful love. They're just
in love.
I just want to be a part of it, you know?
That little reunion kissing scene.
That was the moment I was like, I want to be Night Song right now.
Yeah. See, that's my thing. I want a cute little reunion scene with the person I'm romancing. I just want somebody to love me.
Yeah.
In the game.
Yeah.
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 No.
Why? Listen. Now, this game, Baldur's Gate 3, one of my favorite games now of all time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I never thought I would like a game like Baldur's Gate 3. And then I ended up being obsessed with it.
And then we kind of made it like The Sims, where you have like create a sim.
Yeah, literally. Now tell me why, in a game that is so presented, it is very outwardly presented as a D&D the video game. And like, because I play D&D, I would expect this other part. But so many people just hear D&D the video game, and they hear, you know, turn-based PvP, not PvP, but combat. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Turn-based combat, and like they hear all that, and they're like, oh yeah, and they think of a very specific type of game. You know what? Everyone leaves out the romance.
Yes.
The story.
Yeah. Now listen. D&D has everything.
It has all of that.
Right.
It has all of that. So I know as like a D&D player, I know that it has it in it. But like so many people when I tell them Baldur's Gate 3 is my favorite game, they're like, "Oh, so you like turn-based combat games?" I'm like, "That's the smallest part that I like."
Yeah, like that's okay. Yeah, some of it's fun. Like when
like,
you get like critical hits back to back. Yeah, I guess it's like, ooh.
Yeah, but like honestly, I am there for the story and the romance. It's for the people.
Because that's the thing. They wrote all the characters so well. Now, granted, there is one character, Will, who I think deserves a little bit more. Because it kind of seems like, especially Act 3, which I know you haven't gotten there, especially Act 3, which I was only able to romance him to Act 3 once. Because it usually he glitches out so much in Act 2, and if you don't get Act 2, Act 3 is just non-existent, basically. But most of the other characters are so fleshed out, and their story progression, even if you're just friends with them, is so good. But like, if you become enemies with them, low-key, that is written better than being friends. Because like the reasoning and stuff, girl, it's good. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I will have to say, I wish there was more hooking up opportunities within the game.
Yeah, I think we said this quite a bit in the part 1 for this episode, and I think that it's something that is so slept on. Is like, yes, I want great romanceable, like romantic like stories with these characters, but I also like it's D&D at the end of the day. And D&D consists of a lot of flirting with random people in taverns and then fucking them that night. Okay? And your DM having to work out a way to make that happen without making everyone listen to a sexual scene. You know?
Yep.
That's part of the game. It's
just honestly game. Just cast silence. Like, problem solved. Like,
that
problem solved.
Why didn't I think about that? Why didn't I think of that? Honestly. That would be so nifty, though.
Because, like, isn't it, like, with science you can't speak?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. Just...
be quiet.
Just do that over the room, and then no one can hear you.
Exactly.
That's such a good idea. I've never thought of that.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
thinking out the box here.
Truly.
Thinking out the box
Thinking
to
out
make
the box.
fucking happen. Anyways. Anyways.
Oh my God. Okay. Are there any other crushes you want to talk about? Or do you want to go on to talking about our critiques and like favorite things about Baldur's Gate?
Ooh.
My giant ass water bottle, comically big.
May I'm not gonna go into too much detail. You meet him during Dark Urge.
Okay.
It's not the butler. For anybody who knows, not Butler. Butler's ugly as fuck. But it's somebody else that you can meet. A lot of people don't, but you can. It just takes a lot of like, you have to meet a lot of other people and like progression, and you know, so a lot of people do skip over it. But you meet him, and he gives you, if Raphael was like more evil, right? That's kind of the vibe. So he's a little Delphi.
Yeah.
And he's a little evil, but that's for the power hungry. Like if you just want to like fuck your way to the top, he's the one to do it with. He's not a crush, but he's somebody I wish I could fuck to get in better standing, you know?
Okay.
So it's not a crush, but it is.
You wish there was just more there.
Yeah, just more there, because he doesn't like you as a character. I'm trying to be really vague here. But he is enamored with your power as a Dark Urge, right? Okay. And so there's a little bit of that like chemistry because you're two very powerful people that something could happen. Okay. But nothing does. Nothing does at all. And it's a little disappointing. But I will say, like, if you do kill him in the end, right? You get a lot from it. So I would just recommend killing him. But yeah. That's it.
I love that.
Yeah. I love that. Oathbreaker Daddy is still just wow. Honestly, Oathbreaker is my favorite man in the game.
That over Starry,
over Halsman, and over Will.
Wow. That's high. That is high. Now, I don't know what's to lie ahead with Oathbreaker, and I doubt there's any romance, because sadly
I don't think there's any romance. Now, I think there is a little something. Like once you get to like a certain part. Because I know like once you get like to a certain level and like progression, you can like become like a little bit more evil. Okay. And I think that's like when he has a bit more dialogue, I think. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. I'm ready for it. I don't know.
Fun.
We currently have a glitch where I cannot change my appearance at all in our current save. But that's okay. I'm cute as fuck. It's okay. I can stay the way I look for the rest of the game. It's fine. I just hope that doesn't lead to other glitches, because I really like our playthrough so far. Yeah. And I think that we can play this playthrough to the end.
Yeah, I don't think there is going to be, because we've also been rocking with 4 people, which that normally causes a lot of glitches, is if you have more. But we've been pretty good with 4.
We've been pretty good.
Plus, we're pretty much done with the Underdark. So, well, the Shadowfell, I guess. Yeah. So, we're pretty much already there. Yeah. The only glitch I think that could potentially happen is
the invisible after
invisible, which we can just.
Which, if you have not experienced that glitch, basically is like if another player goes into a cutscene and you're like observing the cutscene, when you come out, the player who was observing will be invisible afterwards, and you'll just see like the circle for where you're supposed to be, and the other person can see you, but you can't see yourself, so you end up having to like save and reload, and it's not that annoying. But when it happens every time you talk to someone, which is the point it got to in one of our other saves, which happened right before the entire save corrupted, then it's like, oh, it starts to make you a little anxious, to say the least. But
that hasn't happened yet.
This is I think the furthest we've ever gotten without it happening. So I think it was a mod we used to have that we don't have anymore.
Because that's what happened in Act 1. like right out the gate.
It happened.
So we haven't had that this far.
I think it happened around the time we first went to.
I think it was Emerald Grove.
It wasn't that early.
It wasn't that early.
Not the first playthrough. Our second playthrough, I think it was that early. But the first time, which was our Rocker Tieflings, which was so fun. Yeah. I think it was around the time when you go to the Githyanki area. I think. Like right
See, Rocker Tieflings, we got so heartbroken. We both fucked up our romances, and then the same group did. So we just took that as a sign. We're like, new playthrough, new run.
Yeah. So we did the Rocker Tieflings, and then we did what was our second one? I don't remember her. The middle child always gets forgotten.
I think it was our first one with Unicorn Cleric.
Yes, I think we were clerics.
Was the Unicorn Cleric? Yeah, like the evil kind of like
we were being evil. Like cutesy unicorn clerics, which was fun.
Yeah. And then after that is our current one.
Yeah.
Which we're fawn paladins.
Yeah, which is so cute. I think, and we're multi-classing because we have the extra class, like extra levels mod. We can go all the way up to 20. And so we're multi-classing in multiple things. I'm right now paladin, druid, and fighter, I think.
I think I'm paladin, cleric, and fighter.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'm fighter yet, but I want to multi-class into some fighter.
I literally was just about to say, I don't think I've done fighter yet, but we both talked about doing fighter, so I think that's why that's in my head.
Because, side note, little cute tip here, right? If you give anybody 3 levels in fighter, and you can pick battle master, then you can pick maneuvers, do like triple attack, disarming attack, and then I think it's like riposte, something like that. Basically, it's the RIP in the beginning of the name. That one, amazing. Because if an enemy attacks you with a melee attack, you can attack them back without costing an action turn. So
it's literally a reaction to getting.
It's really amazing.
Yeah.
Yep. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Sentinel. It's a cute little thing to have too. Like the feats. Yeah.
Speaking of Sentinel, that reminded me. Gabe wants me to try Elden Ring, which I've tried in the past. Have you played Elden Ring?
I played it.
Oh, okay. I've played the very beginning.
I will say, it is a lot more.
Sentinel, so that's why I said that.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard. It's a Soulsborne game. Is that what they call all those, like, the types of game where they're like the super hard?
Yeah, girl.
Like demon.
Just say this. I can only play that game max 2 hours at a time.
Yeah, no, I played for about an hour and I was fuming. I was actually getting upset. And maybe that's why, but also here's the thing, I wasn't playing on my computer, I was playing on Gabe's. And so it wasn't my setup. He kept trying to convince me to play with a controller. I'm not a controller girly. I really like mouse and keyboard. I get why controller is better for Soulsborne games. Like just like there's literally like an entire like meme of like the claw, like the grip that you have to do to like click the extra buttons on a controller. I'm just not a controller girly. The only time I've used controller is when I was like really young and it was on Wii, or it was my Xbox 360 Halo edition.
Oh, I fucked up some Wii Sports. I loved Wii Sports.
Yeah. Oh, same.
That was a good game.
Yeah. Or it was my Xbox 360 Halo edition. And I would play Halo or COD at like 13.
See,
but like I'm not.
I play all games better on mouse and keyboard.
Same.
Mouse and keyboard.
I even the rare FPS I do play, aka Overwatch, occasionally when I play that, I still play on mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, even games that they literally developers tell you controller's better. Like, we made this game for controller.
I don't care what you made it for.
Mouse and keyboard? Mouse and keyboard all the way.
Keyboard. Yeah, I'm a mouse and keyboard girly. I'm sorry. It's just so much better feeling. Also, I've heard a lot of people getting, including Spadicy himself, Sean McLaughlin. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. I said McLaughlin early in the episode, and I think coming full circle to the beginning segment of this episode, I think it's McLaughlin.
Top of the morning coffee.
Like a Glock. I think it's like a gun, you know?
Yeah.
McLaughlin. Sean McLaughlin. He got like not carpal tunnel, but like it in your elbow recently from holding his controller like this when he plays. And I'm like, well, I won't get that problem.
Arthritis. All I'm saying is when like with mouse and keyboard, you have to stretch your fingers a lot more.
Honestly, I think my pinky is
whereas
a goner,
controllers you're using, like it's your fingers are gonna like stick. It's just like with over texting.
Yeah, no.
Like people who are chronic texters. Yeah.
I like having so people have commented before when I show how I play video games that it's not ergonomic and it's not good for my body. But when I tell you, if I play another way, I get sore. Like, it hurts. It's just how I am. I'm a lanky woman, and I got long limbs, so I have to play a certain way. For audio listeners, I will describe what I'm doing. So basically, I just, like, pivoted my camera so you can see my desk more. So I drag my keyboard to the edge of my desk, and then I play like this with my elbow on my deal, rather than doing this, because I don't like this digging into my skin. And when I have a wrist pad, I feel like I'm too high up. Like, I have to, like, raise my shoulder to do that. So I, like, pull it to the edge, and I do this, and then I do this. And the only part of me that gets, like, sore after playing video games for a really long time is my pinky. Because my pinky is in, like, halfway position. It has nothing to do. But every other deal that has something to do is, like, used. When I'm on my controller, my pinkies and my ring fingers on both hands end up getting sore. Because I think I, like, flex my hands when I'm doing stuff because I get stressed.
Oh, my hands are tense.
Yeah.
When I'm playing with controller, they are tense. But see, I just adjust my chair higher so my wrist pad and wrist
but then I'm looking down. That's because I'm tall. I need to get, you know what I get? Yeah. I need to get a stand-sit desk so I can lift my desk up higher.
To fit you.
To fit me.
Yeah.
I'm like Buddy the Elf.
My hands are also a little bit smaller, so I just have you can't, you know what mouse that is.
I have a small little mouse because I have small hands.
Yeah. This one's a bit bigger, so my whole hand doesn't even fit the whole mouse. Because Adam is bigger than I am.
I'm just so tiny and petite.
No, I just have I small baby hands. Like, my boyfriend says I have, like, toddler hands, which...
We both have toddler hands. If we don't have nails, they look like child hands. Yeah. It's okay. We accept our fate.
Yeah. But the mouse is still bigger than my hand. So I can, like, comfortably just rest my hand on the mouse. And it's just... Yeah. It's fine. Now, most people don't like this mouse for gaming because it's, like, kind of big and, like, you have to move it around a lot, right? And it's cabled. It's not wireless.
Yeah, I have a wireless mouse with a cord because it, like, charges.
Me. Because, see, here's my thing.
I just leave it plugged
in. I learned on this. So I'm good at this. If I try and do, like, a good gaming mouse, that I can't play games.
I used to have a good gaming mouse. I switched to this cheap little Logitech mouse because it is so much more comfortable, in my opinion. And I can tell you the exact reason why my pinky gets sore. It's because I curl it like this. I just need to relax my fucking pinky. I'm realizing that right now. I was grabbing my mouse and I was like, I just need to relax my freaking pinky. But I like smaller mouses because if they're too big or they're too wide specifically, I don't feel like my hand fits. Does that make sense? Like, it just feels like I don't have as much control. Like, everything's not close enough. Does that make sense? And it's because you and I have, like, the same size hands, which is crazy because I'm a foot taller than you. And, my hands just stopped growing, I think, when I turned, like, 10. And so I like small
My hands really ever grew.
Yeah. Imagine you lifted your hands up, it's like the baby hands. My hands, like, never grew. And then just, like, the actual, like, the tiny little baby hands.
For comparison,
you do have small hands. And so do I.
Of, like, my hand to a phone is
Yeah.
The petite.
We have such tiny little hands.
I know. I have to grab my water bottle with both hands.
My god, every mug looks so big compared to my tiny little hands.
Meanwhile, me just
gorilla gripping this giant ass water bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
Anyways. But yeah, I mean, we kind of, derailed a little bit from Baldur's Gate, but
okay,
it all relates. It's gaming. This is just a gaming, general gaming topic. Is it topic?
Topic?
Episode?
Episode?
I think it's topic epics. I think, topic episode, I guess.
Topic of the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still working towards, we're still working towards, hitting the goal. I don't even know what goal it is, but we didn't even maybe show us playing.
We're just
Baldur's Gate.
because we just want to play it, and so it's like Do you want to do like 1,000 subscribers? We'll do an episode.
Yeah.
So at 1,000 subscribers, we'll do a Baldur's Gate episode where we just play Baldur's Gate for the episode, and that episode will be a long ass episode because we play Baldur's Gate for a long time. We play Baldur's Gate for like 10-hour sessions.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll stream it. I don't know.
We will. Do we want to do that when we have like a new save?
Yeah.
So we kind of go from the beginning.
Yeah, we should go from the beginning.
Yeah.
And we should like
maybe we do it like with the custom, like when we customize it.
Yeah.
The custom one.
Yeah.
So we can like balance it out a little. Because I feel like we're both gonna want to be paladins again.
Yeah. It's so fun.
Yeah. It's so much fun. Even if you just get like 5-6 levels in it. It's still really good.
It is. It really is. Yeah. Thank you
guys for watching.
Yeah. We love talking about Baldur's Gate. So any chance we have to talk about Baldur's Gate, we will talk about Baldur's Gate. So thank you guys for letting us talk about Baldur's Gate, genuinely. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Because we have things we need to do with our day, don't we?
Yeah.
Sadly. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're on a podcast platform, make sure to rate us 5 stars. Or if you're on YouTube, do all those fun things. Do the likes, subscribe, all that jazz. Share the podcast with your besties.
Yeah.
Because when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're doing a 10-hour
Baldur's Gate
video or live stream.
Baldur's Gate Day.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate Day. We're going to do Baldur's Gate Day. It'll be a holiday in the Sheknowsit universe. Baldur's Gate.
Also, tell us your current playthrough if you play Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. What's going on in your Baldur's Gate?
Have you played Paladin before? Did you know about Oathbreaker? Because I sure didn't, and I wish I did. So
yeah. But anyways, we love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.